In this video, I wanted to tell you about a site that I use to kind of keep students up to date with up-and-coming science of the day, things like that. So I use what's called Science News for Students. I find that they're pretty good at kind of targeting things to a teenage audience. You also don't have to have a lot of scientific background or degrees or anything to really get into the stories that they post. And it's also really easy to kind of move around in this website. So they have a lot of, helpful tools at the top here. You can search for particular topics, depending on if you're looking for something in particular or just kind of looking around on their website. And then there are also several different stories that I've found on here that relate directly to what I've been talking about in class and what we've been talking about, the discussions we've been having in class. So this is one that just came up this week, actually a couple days ago. And this is something that we talked about at the end of the semester, which would be really cool to get to do this with my students. So we'll try to work that in a little bit this next year. But this is talking about 3 teens actually discovered an antibiotic just simply looking at a door handle. Because antibiotics are usually produced by bacteria as kind of a way to outcompete other bacteria in the environment. So we have actually just been able to kind of hijack their natural process of creating these antibiotics in order to help, deal with bacterial infections for ourselves. So they were actually able to use kind of the same type of process that research scientists are using in order to find antibiotics. So they just found a bacteria on the door handle, a smartphone, and a hand dryer, and then actually isolated an antibiotic from that. So that's a really cool, short little story there. Pretty easy to understand. There are also some that, would really interest certain students, like zombies, for example. There are real zombies after a fashion. So there are some parasites and worms and things like that that can actually take over their host. A lot of them are this one infects rats and then cause the rats to actually go chill out in front of a cat so that the cat will eat them, because the parasite actually needs a cat in order to continue its life cycle. But this one is with an ant. Yeah, they're lovely pictures, I know, but it's pretty cool, especially because, zombies are considered one of those far out there weird kind of mythological creatures, but there are actual zombies. And then there are other ones that are talking about, what's going on inside their brains, how all of these different things work. And they also have some really good images that go along with this. So, this one, this website is just really fun to get in and kind of look around. Another really nice thing about this website is that you have the article itself, and then afterwards it actually defines several different terms that are found in the article. So if you don't know what something means, oftentimes you'll be able to find it underneath the article. So it's really helpful for keeping it all in one place, and the students can just kind of look in the article itself and find all of this.